Morning, everybody. Good morning to my family. How about the Georges? But we're on Kouch Therapy this morning. This is a series called Devotion. I'm starting this today with the family. We do our devotions every day, but we're shooting it live on camera this morning for the first time. Okay? Today's devotion is about the test of self-interest. It's coming from Genesis 13, verse 9. Okay? And the read thus. If thou would take the left hand, and then I will go to the right. Or if thou depart to the right hand, then I will go to the left. Here's the quote of the day. The good is always the enemy of the best. The good is always the enemy of the best. As soon as you begin to live the life of faith in God, fascinating and luxurious prospects will open up before you. And these things are yours by right. But if you are living the life of faith, you will exercise your right to waive your rights and let God choose for you. God sometimes allows you to get into a place of testing where your own welfare would be the right and proper thing to consider if you were not living a life of faith. But if you are, you will joyfully waive your right and leave God to choose for you. This is the discipline by the means of which the natural is transformed into the spiritual by obedience to the voice of God. Whenever right is made the guidance in the life, it will blunt the spiritual insight. The great enemy of the life of faith in God is not sin, but the good which is not good enough. The good is always the enemy of the best. It was sin the wisest thing in the world for Abraham to choose. It was his right, and the people around would consider him a fool for not choosing. Many of us do not go on spiritually because we prefer to choose what is right instead of relying on God to choose for us. We have to learn to walk according to the standard which has its eye on God. Walk before me, God says. Whew. That's something serious right there. Walk before me, God says. So, in summing all that up, if you ain't walking with God, you need to start striking out with Him. And that's our devotion for May 25th, 2014. Bye-bye. How about the Georges? And